y'all, and welcome to my channel. My name is Katie if you are new, and I'm so glad to have you all here today. I'm going to tell you all my 6 favorite, as of now, podcasts that I'm listening to. I am all about anything, as you all could probably guess, wifehood, womanhood, and motherhood, and the most of these have something to do with that, so it may be beneficial for you all as well. The very first podcast I want to share with you all is Courageous Parenting with Isaac and Angie Tolpin. This podcast has absolutely changed the way that I parent. It is revolutionizing everything. My husband loves it, and Isaac and Angie are just so lovable. Like, they preach on some hard-hitting topics, but you still love them the same. And they just give out such great information. They have 8 kids. So if anybody's got a place to be telling you about courageous parenting, they do, because you got to be courageous to have 8 kids. But let me tell you, when I was pregnant with Ben, I was like, man, I'm done. But after having and listening to them for encouragement, I could do a few more, you know. The second one that I've been listening to is Real Christianity with Dale and Veronica Partridge. This is another Christian-based podcast. They preach. I'm about some preaching. They talk on all these different topics that are hard-hitting topics that people want to know about the Bible. So if you want to learn about anything, they literally teach on everything, and it's stick to the Bible. You should check them out, because I've looked into the Word on a lot of their topics, and I agree with them for the most part 100%, and they are just 2 very good examples to look at. Another one I've been loving is Marriage After God by Aaron and Jennifer Smith. It's about all things marriage, and a Christian marriage, and a biblical marriage. So if you're not about that, you probably won't like it. It'd probably step on your toes. But if you want a good marriage and things to be how they're meant to be, I would definitely go check out their podcast for inspiration and to get taught at, because they'll do it. And they're just 2 hilarious people, and I feel like they're good friends, even though they don't know me from Adam, and I really don't know them besides their podcast. Another one that I've been loving is Jenson Franklin's podcast. In case you do not know who Jenson Franklin is, he is a pastor. I'm trying to think what his church is called. It's Free Chapel in Gainesville, Georgia. So he's a pastor. He has all of his sermons on YouTube. You can watch them. I like Jenson because he sticks to the Bible. His messages are short, sweet, to the point, and like, if you're a note taker like me, his words that he gives out, his teachings are so easy to take notes to and remember, because there's some people. Katniss, get down. What was I saying? Oh yeah, there's some people that when they preach, they get all over the place, and it's hard to keep track, and by the end time you leave and you're like, what was I supposed to learn? He's not like that, which I really like. Another one that I've just started listening to and that I love is Faithful Life with Matt and Lisa Jacobson. They are 2 older people. They are a married couple. They have 8 kids as well, I believe. And I just love them. They're just precious. To me, they're just like the older aunt and uncle that are just so full of wisdom. And they are just such great influences. And they have so much to teach me, you, everybody. And I've really been enjoying their podcast. The last podcast I want to share with you guys is Key Ministries audio podcast. This is John and Matthew Hagee. They are the pastors of Cornerstone Church in San Antonio, Texas. Now, some of y'all may know, some of y'all may not. I do go to a Pentecostal church, so I enjoy some real preaching. Like, I don't want preachers that just kind of beat around the bush, and preach topics that just tickle your ears to make you happy. I want real preaching. I want the Bible. I want the truth. And that's what they preach, and they're just old-timey, and I love it. They are not afraid to get excited for the Lord, which is awesome. They have awesome testimonies, and I'm just so happy that their messages are available in podcast form, because as a mama, I like to wash dishes, clean, do this, do that, put my ear pods in, and listen to some preaching. And it is just so good to have that available. I hope you all enjoyed this video today of my favorite podcast. If you have any recommendations, please let me know down below, because I'm always searching for more. Click that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye.